So we have a federal government that has implemented a carbon tax. Just what does that impact upon your ministry and the people that your ministry is overseeing, and also just Albertans in general? It's significant, but what's your thoughts on this so far?
Well, the carbon tax is a tax upon tax upon tax, and this is how it works so negatively for people in terms of affordability. People don't realize that the carbon tax on natural gas is 4 to 5 times more than the cost of natural gas itself. Just this week, the cost of natural gas was less than $1 a gigawatt. The carbon tax is over $4 for that same gigawatt.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's to the generator. So when they sell their electricity to us, that's embedded in that price. And guess who they sell that electricity to? Grocery stores. They use a lot of electricity for their refrigerators and freezers, coolers, all of those kind of things. If that price is multiplied 4 times, what's the cost of food? It's multiplied. That carbon tax is on the fuel for trucks getting the food out of the ground, getting the food delivered from the farm to the food production place, from there to the grocery store. So that's layered into the price of food. If you think about all those businesses that build housing, do you think they use electricity? That's layered in there. Do you think they use heating and cooling and lights and they use all of that in construction? That's layered in there. In the concrete, right? Concrete uses a lot of electricity. Electricity is a primary input cost. And when that tax is embedded in there, it's being paid for 4 or 5 times by the time it gets to the end user. And that really deteriorates people's buying power. That is the basis of inflation, right? Your dollar just doesn't go as far as it used to. And that's why, hey, we want to reduce emissions. We think that there should be an industrial carbon tax, which is why we have our TIER program, Technology, Innovation, and Emissions Reduction Program. We've taken the lead in that in Canada. But when you apply it to residential consumers, what are they supposed to do? They have to drive to work, even if they take a bus or public transit. They have to buy groceries. They need lights and electricity for heating and cooling and all of those kind of things. How do they change that? We live in a normal climate. So this is where it becomes really punitive, and this is where we have been talking to the federal government saying, be aware of what the realities for everyday Canadians is. And this is impacting Canadians all across Canada, no matter where they live, not just Alberta, although it does hit us extremely hard in terms of our utility costs. And that's why we're standing up for Albertans.